Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Helps me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Today's game is just as much important about the story of the game as it is the game itself. Fantastic game. So without wasting too much time, let's talk about The Witcher 3. Now, I have to give you personal context as to why this game is important. Not only is this a fantastic game, which we will talk about all the ways it's great, but this game was actually a gift from a friend, right? Shout out to Ryan. So Ryan is playing this game, this person I played like League of Legends and some other games with, and he's like, hey man, you should play The Witcher 3. And I'm like, nah, my buddy Steven played The Witcher 1 and 2, and like I seen him playing it. Looked really slow, not really my thing, but you know, cool beans that you guys are enjoying it. He's like, nah, I'm telling you, you need to play The Witcher 3. I'm like, nah, I'm not finna, drop, 60 bones on a game I'm not in particularly a fan of. It's like, all right, I got you. So he sends me a copy of the game, so I'm like, all right, that's wild. Appreciate you, brother. And I jump on and I'm like, okay, shortly into it, I get it. This isn't the game that I played before because again, Steven had The Witcher 1, not really a big fan. I tried The Witcher 2 actually on the Xbox 360. Still couldn't get into it. But I'm playing The Witcher 3 and I'm like, no, this is much better. I'm in. So, if you are not familiar with The Witcher as a whole, as a franchise, this world is full of monsters, right? In addition to terrible people. The Witcher's world that they live in, this version of Earth or whatever it may be, it is not a good place for like regular people to live. It is bad. There are always things trying to destroy whatever little bit of a home or sanctuary you have created for yourself and your people, right? There's always something happening. There's always something afoot, some sort of magical thing and all of these different monsters. So you play Geralt, the Witcher, and you have the ability to fight these things, and it is up to you to decide how you will take that course. Like, will you be mercenary for hire? Will you be just a person that's doing good things, or do you want to be a jerk and just only follow the things that make you happy or whatever you want? So that part of the game is great. On top of that, the world, the visuals, the creatures, the people, the quest lines, like there is so much. This game has so much. This is like, obviously similarities to games like Skyrim and its open worldness and this whole thing that they've built from the ground up for you to see. But then there are certain things that kind of just put it over the top, like playing Gwent, for example. Like obviously, Gwent has become its own thing, but this started as a game inside of The Witcher 3 and like it was fantastic. Like I spent so much time doing the Gwent quest line, right? Collecting all the cards, challenging all the people, and it had nothing to do with the actual storyline, but it was like, this was another thing that this game did to immerse you. It's kind of rawness and showing you, it's one thing for games to show nudity, but I feel like this game always showed nudity for the sake of being like, this is like how really people are living. Not like, come ogle at it, but like, yo, this is how they, get about their day and this is what they do. This is how they get down. So thought it was just a lot of really great elements being put into a fantastic package. And obviously if you've playing games over the past 10 years, you've heard about, The Witcher 3 and CD Projekt Red, and even with all the stuff with Cyberpunk, they obviously built up a great name because they made a fantastic game. And this was a situation for me where it's like, sometimes it's okay to take other people's recommendations. Obviously there's been a theme throughout this series, if you've been paying attention, is people tell me to play something and reluctantly I play it and then I enjoy myself and I go, why hadn't I been playing this beforehand? Now, this doesn't make me want to go back and play the first two Witchers unless they remake them, hint, hint. But it does mean everything subsequent I am definitely on board for, right? So if you heard about this game, let me know your thoughts on it. I'm certain you have. I'm certain you spend a lot of time playing Gwent. Don't make me feel like I'm the only person. There's a reason why it's a standalone game now. So, help me, reinforce what I already know. But I appreciate you letting me take time to reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.